If we had more time, we'd do this page, but we don't. So we're going to go like this. Okay? And if we had more time, we would do this, but we don't. Okay? We're going to start learning about logs. I'm going to informally teach you about them. You're going to learn that they're actually the inverse of exponential equations. For right now, you're just going to try to understand how the heck does this turn into this. Okay? So I'm going to show you, and then we'll do some of these together. So what I'm going to do is you're going to learn how to go from something called log form to exponential form. Okay? And I think I'm actually going to go over that. So if I was to rewrite this in exponential form, this would be 2 cubed equals 8. And I think you would agree that's true. If I was to rewrite this in exponential form, 5 squared equals 25. And I think you would agree that is correct. If I was to rewrite this in exponential form, I think you would agree 3 cubed is 27. If I was to write this in exponential form, 10 to the 4th is a 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, so that's true. But what if I can't write it in exponential form? I don't see it, so I don't know what that is. That would be 2 to the, I don't know what it is, equals 16. Well, I taught you what to do, didn't I? I said make the bases the same. And now that the bases are the same, x equals 4. But it isn't x because there's no x in the problem, so the answer is just 4. Now, I'm going to show you a different way to do this problem. What I would have done is this, but you're going to have to do both ways, is I'm going to rewrite 16 as 2 to the 4th. You're going to learn that when you have a little number, an exponent, in log form, you can make it big. And when you see this number and this number that are really close together, if they're the exact same thing, that equals 1. So that's the 1. There's the 4. What's 4 times 1? 4. And you're done. Okay, I'm not saying it's easy. Let's go to the next one. If I was doing this and I go, what the heck is the answer? I would go 2 to the x equals 32. And I would go, okay, well, I know the bases need to be the same. The bases are the same, x equals 5, but there isn't an x in the problem. The answer is just 5. Now I'm going to challenge you and I'm going to say, okay, instead of writing 32, I'm going to write 2 to the 5th power. Now, anytime you have an exponent in log form, you can make it big. And then whenever you have this number and this number being the same, log 2, it's going to equal 1. So that means that's really 5 times 1, which is 5. Now some of you go, okay, Mr. Rifkin, I really want to pay attention, but I don't understand why log 2 is 1. All right, let me come over here and show you log 2. And you don't believe me that it equals 1. All right, let's challenge. So I'm going to go like this. 2 to the what equals 2? You're like, oh, Mr. Rifkin. 2 to the 1st power equals 1. Ah, so when the bases are the same, the answer is just 1. Okay, and we'll go over that again, all right? Now, this time we're saying, okay, this one's a little bit different because this time I'm saying question mark squared equals 100. Okay, well, then what does that mean I'm going to do? I can't make the bases the same because one's a question mark and one's a number. But instead of making the bases the same, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make the exponents the same. Now that my exponents are the same, my question mark equals 10. So question mark equals 10, so the answer is really just 10. And you go, okay, well, I know that if I have this number here and this number here, and they're the same, they cancel. Look at this. Remember when we had this, whatever this was, it was big, and that was the answer? Do you see that? So whatever this is, it's going to be the answer. Oh, so if I put a 10 right there, then that's gone. That 2 turns into, oh yeah, so the answer's 10. Okay, let's go to this one. This one, let's see. They're saying change this to exponential. 5 cubed equals question mark. Well, 125 equals question mark, and 125 is the answer. Okay. Now, what would the question mark have to be? Okay, well, I have learned that whatever this is, this has to, so it can cancel. Now I have to get that number, because remember, whatever the little is turns big, that turns into 1. Well, look, 5 cubed is 125. So it works out. We're going to get more practice. Don't worry, this isn't easy. All right, let's do this one. Question mark to the 4th power equals 81. Can I make the bases the same? No, but I can make the exponents the same. Question mark to the 4th. So I got to think, what to the 4th power would give me 81?